Hey everyone, today is April 1st, 2022, and yesterday E3 has been cancelled. Not really surprising considering that it was never really confirmed this year in the first place, but still sucks nonetheless. The ESA released this statement with the cancellation. We will devote all our energy and resources to delivering a revitalized physical and digital E3 experience next summer. Whether enjoyed from the show floor or your favorite devices, the 2023 showcase will bring the community, media, and industry back together in an all-new format and interactive experience. We look forward to presenting E3 to fans around the world live from Los Angeles in 2023. So now that we have an actual confirmation that there will be an E3 next summer, the question arises, should it actually make a comeback? In my opinion, yes, it should. Personally, I have always loved E3, and I love the idea of just having a huge week during the summer where there's just a bunch of sweaty, weird gamers all together in one packed area just geeking out about the things that they love. But not only that, E3 has had a large historical presence in the video game industry. For example, here are some of the major announcements that have been made at E3 over the years. Reggie made his Nintendo debut with the legendary Nintendo DS. Xbox One backwards compatibility was announced, which was huge. That's something that still PlayStation and Nintendo still kind of struggles with. And speaking of PlayStation, the PlayStation was revealed. And not to mention Miyamoto revealing Twilight Princess with the iconic Hylian shield and the Master Sword. And of course, Call of Duty showcasing their next-gen fish AI in Call of Duty Ghosts.
We've added fluid dynamics, interactive smoke, and also added an AI system to it. So we have fish move out of the way when you get close to them.
Yeah, there's been some duds, but E3 is a special week where it's all about the games, the fans, the developers, and the industry as a whole. There's just something special about seeing all of these big developers and publishers together in an action-packed week full of hype and spectacle. Yeah, E3 has kind of been on the decline in recent years, but there's still a lot of life in it. Microsoft has been very supportive of E3 in the recent years. Nintendo has their own directs, but they usually make an E3 appearance with their own special direct just for E3. For example, last year we got our first actual look at the Breath of the Wild sequel, which of course people have been waiting for what seems like forever. So having that at E3 was something huge. And in like 2018 or something, PlayStation left to do their own thing with the PlayStation State of Play, which has been fine, but it's not the same as having your own showcase at E3. Having all of these so segmented, it sucks. I know that there are arguments out there that having your own showcase gives you all of the attention, but I don't really think that's necessarily a good thing. For example, if the new State of Play comes out and it's just a real stinker, it sucks, then that's kind of just gonna leave a bad taste in like people's mouths. But say you have a dud at like E3 or something, at least like there's other things that lift you up because there's always so much going on at E3. And yeah, if your announcement is like big enough and important enough, it will stick out. Like I said before, the Breath of the Wild sequel, that was one of the biggest things to have announced at E3 last year. Having all of these huge announcements and just all of these like famous people and events. Speaking of famous people, Keanu Reeves he came out on the stage to showcase Cyberpunk 2077 at E3. That's gotta be worth like 1 million internet points right there. But anyway, I digress. E3 is it's so special to have all of those huge developers there. Going from Xbox showcasing their new console or whatever the next Halo game is, to Nintendo showing off the new Legend of Zelda or the new Mario game or whatever weird new crackhead device they've come up with. And then going to like a PlayStation event on like the last day or something where everyone's expecting to see Spider-Man gameplay or whatever the next God of War is about. Having this 1 week dedicated to just the gaming industry as a whole and kind of the culture that we have built up as an industry it's really special. And having everyone kind of united during this 1 week, everyone's so excited because they want to see what their favorite developer or what their console is going to be doing next is something that I think is really cool, and I don't want that to go away because it's so cool to have just that 1 week in the summer. Movies have film festivals and the Oscars. Bands have music festivals and the Grammys. But what does the gaming industry have? Alongside with the Game Awards, which are great, E3 is something that gamers should want to stick around. Having that huge summertime event is special, and I don't want to see it go. Anyway, that's about all I wanted to ramble about today on this Friday. I'm excited to see what they do next year. I hope it's something really good. I would love to see PlayStation come back to E3, so that way we can at least have the big three there with Microsoft and Nintendo probably going to attend. What do you guys think about this? Leave a comment below if you think that, yeah, I like E3, maybe it should stick around, or nah, I think E3 is kind of fading away and maybe it should be killed off. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. Anyway, thanks for listening to another Friday Free Talk. I appreciate you guys as always, and I will catch you on the next one.